custom site. That's what everybody wants. There is a plethora of options out there. But the cheapest is not always the right answer. Why? As you grow and scale, you're going to run into challenges with those free sites that will limit your success. So why not start off on the first go with the right process for success for your business to grow? First part of the process, domains. You may already have a domain. You may need to buy a domain. If you need to buy a domain, I recommend Google Domains. So it's domain.google.com. It provides you with the best setup, in my opinion, to be able to own your domain experience, set up custom email addresses, forwardings, make it simple for you to be successful. Start there, open up account, move over your account. We'll move on from here. The next step you'll need to do is open up an account with DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean is like Amazon Cloud, but much simpler to use, quicker to get set up, and does exactly what you need. You can get set up for $5 a day. Plus, if you use my affiliate link, you'll get a $10 credit to get started. So let's go through that process. After you've entered in your username and password, they'll send you an email. Go ahead and confirm the email, and we'll move on from there. Once you've created your account, validated your email, set up two-factor authentication, and add your credit card information, you're ready to create the droplet. Two-factor authentication, while you don't need to set up day one, is something I highly recommend. Using Google Authenticator on your Android or iOS device makes your account secure, regardless of DigitalOcean or anywhere else you're using. It's a great way to make sure no one steals your identity. So let's create a new droplet. The shark is in action, so we're going to want a Ubuntu droplet. And we'll go with the $5 option because, hey, we can always scale up if we need to. And I like backups. It adds 20% to the monthly cost. Ooh, it's $5, so no big deal. It's what I like to do. One droplet, and I'm going to rename it EMS auction. Because that's what I'm creating it for. Great. As you can see, it's creating. And once it's done, you'll be ready to go over to ServerPilot.io for the WordPress installation. So let's go. ServerPilot is the glue that helps run the WordPress site and make sure that it's running fast and secure on the DigitalOcean server that you just created. So let's go ahead and get started. It's free to get started. If you do not need a HTTPS site, if you just want standard HTTP, you can actually set this up for free. I'm going to do the HTTPS because of what I'm doing here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and connect the server, and the server IP address will be the IP address you just got. You can just click on the copied button, put it here. We'll show you how to get this now. So if you check your email, you'll see that DigitalOcean will have emailed you the password. You can use that password, or if you want more security, you can go to DigitalOcean, launch the console, and change the password. But for now, you can check either option. Let's go ahead and use the one from the email. Also, for the SFTP, which is Secured File Transfer Protocol, you'll need to create a custom password. I use LastPass. It's a great way to create all your passwords. But you can go ahead and create your password here. and that will allow you to email files. Click on Connect to Server Pilot, and it is setting up. It's connected, and it's now setting up Server Pilot. WordPress is being set up for you automatically. You don't have to do anything. Just sit, wait, it happens for you. Now it's doing all the configuring. This is the power of Server Pilot. I will have an affiliate link in there. If you sign up, basically I get a cup of coffee out of the deal. But everything's being set up from you for an enterprise-grade experience. It will allow you to control your experience online to allow you to have a better presence to the manufacturers you want to go after. The server is now created and you are ready to create your app. So let's create the app. So you'll name the app. And then you'll enter in the domain that you own. You'll want to say that it's WordPress. Give it a name. Set up the admin username. Set up the password. Set up the email where you want any alerts sent to. It could be bob@gmail, whatever you want. The server name, the server system username. You can leave these alone and hit Create App, and I'll show you what's next. And just like that, you now have a running WordPress site. We'll go ahead and show you how to actually do the niceties to get rid of this IP address and make it look like your own domain. Okay, to wrap everything up. So we've got the domain set up in Server Pilot. We entered the host name plus www, the host name. So Enfield Montessori Auctions, EnfieldMontessori.com. A good example. So we're all set up there. We've entered the IP addresses. This can take up to an hour to populate throughout the domains, but that's okay. And again, we're using Google domains. If you're not using Google domains, how you set this up will be different. We're using Google domains as the name server. We've set up our host name. And again, all you gotta do is click on add, put the host name in there and you're good to go. Custom records. I set this up so that it knows how to route both of these. This is just if you had Enfield Montessori Auction or www. Time to live takes an hour or so. Once that's done, you're set up, your site's ready to go. Now if I go to Enfield Montessori Auctions, again, gotta still configure it, but there you go. It's up and running. Hope this helps. Have a great day.